Good morning, pregame crew. It is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024, 6:25 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:25 a.m. Eastern Time. It's FOMC Day. Good morning. How are ya? AB check, please. Good morning, Shake and Bake. Hey, Keggers. Greg, KK, Topher. Hey, Jonathan. Hey. Kitchen's nearly finished. Awesome. Congratulations. I love your farm. Hey, Andre, Tess. I sure can, Jonathan. Hector, Donald, Tom. Hey, Rob. Spaceball, Jungle Cat. Where you been, Jungle Cat? Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Paula, Sir Fernando. Dollar Tree Farmer. Sam, Chris, Jill. Brian, Mary. Perfect, Rob. Thank you. Good morning, Raymond. Hey, Swarming Z. Swarming Z, the Mark killer. Killed Mark yesterday. Great job. Hey, Ray. Okay, let's go to what Jonathan needs. SUI, USDT. Definitely good relative strength. I like the slope of the EMAs. You see how they're pointing up at a 45-degree angle? I call that SOTIMA, slope of the EMA. It just shows how positive it is. Beautiful weekly curve bottom. We talked about that yesterday. 4-hour EQ. This is an hourly cup and handle. Potential. Always, I should say potential. Actually, this is an ugly handle. They gave up too much for the handle. Let me see it on the 2-hour. Yep, they gave up too much for the handle side. They almost had it. So they pulled back 65% of this move. So now a lower high is possible compared to 163.99. I like that we're holding the 50 RSI. Let's look at it on the hourly. We were dipping below it here. Looking. That back burner worked. Maybe the next back burner. So you have a 2-hour higher low. So your stop would at least be 15324 or higher if you're trying to be protected. 15921 is the last 5-minute higher low. So if you wanted an additional position, I'd wait for 5-minute oversold. Otherwise, this is a good looking chart, but 2-hour lower high is the more likely scenario. Good morning. Hey, Ray, CJ, Diego, Vince. Good morning. Hey, King Posse, Fat N, Starks. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Hey, EB, Mark in Switzerland. Oh, I want to go there. Crisp. I need to travel. Beautiful. Daily squeeze is gorgeous. K-Max Surf, you got a good one. Got a double top here at 76.19, 76.97, right below the monthly 50 MA. Weekly EQ is beautiful. Wow. So we broke bull, but we were unable to get over 68.48, so then we came back down. So when you have levels that are pretty close together, like here and here, you have to take them both out in one fell swoop. Oh, if y'all know Nate Bargatze, that's one of his funniest sets is about one fell swoop, but you need to take them out in fast sequential order or it could possibly serve as a brick wall, and that's what happened. We're struggling here at the daily 50 MA. This looks like a little falling wedge on the 30-minute. Yep, this looks beautiful. I'm writing this down. I really like this one. 1 second, let me type myself a note. Okay. You love crisp, Mary. I know you do. Hey, Awesome and Christian, Hector, AI, okay. Yeah, hit that like button. We had ADP data 15 minutes ago, and we're getting a reaction from that. So our non-farm payrolls were less than what is expected. That's bad news is good news thing, and so the market is interpreting it as such. We have PMI data at 9:45. Most importantly, we have a FOMC interest rate decision at noon. And then don't forget at, I was about to say 12:30 my time, 2:30 FOMC press conference. So big day. We had earnings last night with Microsoft, Google, AMD, Starbucks, and we're not getting the best response out of tech overall. We have Apple, Amazon, Meta tomorrow, and they will most likely affect the market even more. So buckle up, Buttercup. This is a caution day. Y'all ready to get this show on the road? I said I was going to do AI. Shoot, got to do AI. Okay, what bulls would love for this to be is an Adam and Eve pattern. Something like that. A bullish reversal pattern on the daily. We need to get over 27.29. Potential weekly bear flag. Bears have been unrelenting on this name. Hourly downtrend. Odds favor an hourly lower high compared to the high of yesterday. All right, now let's get this show on the road. Good morning. Good morning. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. If you want to give me a follow on X, that'd be lovely, at Chart Gal Lori. Yay, I said X again. Woohoo! I went over today's economic calendar, and what I do here, if you're new here, welcome. Part of your hazing routine is you must hit the like button or you get immediately ejected. Just kidding. But what I do here is I go over indices, commodities, crypto, movers, and shakers of the day. My goal is to get you ready for the trading day. I have some notes that are off screen for Queen of the Mountain Trades. I copy and paste those for TCG members when I am done. Hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel and notify button, and you'll get a notification every time we go live. All right. And what are we? Who are we? We are a chat room. So we are a community. We're beyond a chat room. We're not Discord. So we have this organized platform in which we post all types of setups. Some people are only interested in commodities. Some people are only interested in crypto. We have a very active marijuana channel. We have a very active uranium channel. So if you have any interest in that, check us out at chartguys.com. It's definitely a hands-off day. So this is a caution day. So, you know, I say I hold my notes for TCG members. These are just my brief notes for today, but here we go. Do you have an edge? Do you have a specific edge for FOMC days? If not, this is donation day to experienced traders. Thank you and you're welcome. So if you are a newer trader, sit on your freaking hands. And yes, I said it like that because why? Why am I so passionate about it? Do I think I'm better than you? Heck no, because I've made more donations than probably half of y'all, at least on FOMC days. I messed up. I overtraded on FOMC days and I had to learn my lesson the hard way. I don't want you to have to learn your lesson the hard way. I want you to learn from people who've made mistakes like me. So please, this is donation day. Just go ahead and take your money out of your account. If you want to trade today and you're a newer trader, just take your money out of your account and just hand it over to the next more experienced trader that you know, because that's what today is about. And I'm sorry to be so gruff and so rough, but it's just out of pure love because this is a tough day to trade. So again, donation day. So if you want to give away your money today to experienced traders, then that's on you. You heard it here first. All right. So we're having a downtrend on the 4-hour. It's actually not a confirmed downtrend, but I would say we have a double top. We lost that higher low here. So we're pulling back because of Microsoft, Google, and AMD. Mainly Google earnings are really weighing on us. Microsoft was a mixed bag. It wasn't hit as hard, but we're getting weighed on it a little bit. But let's just keep perspective. This is still a potential daily bull flag on ES. NQ. NQ has lost the daily support, but on the, what was I looking at it this morning? 2-day. This is still a potential 2-day bull flag. We're still holding the 8 EMA. No big deal. Really, no big deal. We are not getting hit as hard as someone would anticipate. Now, could FOMC bring more meaningful consolidation? Sure. Absolutely. Sure. So on ES, our most important support is at 47 to 4625. And that is 4% away. We have 4% room for a daily high or low. Powell would really have to muck up today for us to drop 4%. Is it possible? Absolutely. It could happen. But just know that bulls have a lot of room to work with. And as Dan said in the market recap video yesterday, bears are not sneaky. You see them. You have all sectors at low of day together. NASDAQ getting hit harder. So bulls would love, no. This has an inverse head and shoulders kind of feel to it, but that is the world's ugliest shoulder. If I ever saw a person with a shoulder like that, I would run the other way. So let's just keep it simple. We have enough room for hourly high or low due to the size of that bounce. You have support at 173375. My bias for NASDAQ, my thesis for NASDAQ is lower highs. Lower highs compared to yesterday. On any bounce, lower highs anticipated. All right. I'm drinking my coffee because I just had a protein smoothie and my tongue is cold. So now I have to drink coffee to warm up my mouth again so I can speak correctly. Not that I can speak correctly on any given day. RTY has relative strength. We are green this morning. We have a double bottom here at 2008 and 1999 is your next support, but RTY definitely has the relative strength this morning because it didn't have big earnings yesterday. It was technology that got hit. 1 second. Okay. Dow is holding up just fine. We have a gap up open on XLF. Are we still gapping up? No, we're 2 pennies below yesterday's low. Is there anything wrong with that chart? No. XLV, is there anything wrong with that chart? Heck no. We're gapping up on healthcare. Energy, we're opening up within inside yesterday's range, but is there anything wrong with that chart? No. Let me do it again. XLF, fine. XLV, more than fine. IWM, okay. So QQQ is our problem child for today. As long as financials and healthcare can carry us, then we shouldn't have a big rollover until, of course, Jerome Powell starts speaking. Then it's all bets are off. And remember, we could have a whole lot of hurry up and wait. And if you're interested in what the typical FOMC day is like, there's a video, The Anatomy of an FOMC Day, that's on the educational videos for TCG members. Paul White, I don't think there's one, an inverse Adam and Eve. I'm not sure. I don't think there is one, though. Okay, let me go back to 2024 list. That got me out of order. Hang Seng is red overnight. DAX is slightly green. Bitcoin. All right, y'all. Have y'all heard this? So for those of you who had to listen through my streams Monday and the market recap Monday, and you had to listen to my stream yesterday, you heard me pound the table on Mara. Mara Riot Coin. And I said, Mara, on Monday, we started out strong and Bitcoin was kind of weak. And then Mara rolled over and Bitcoin was strong. And then my comment in multiple different places, typed, written, multiple places is this a heads up or a canary for Bitcoin? Because last week, Mara's strength signaled incoming Bitcoin strength. This week, Mara weakness signaling incoming Bitcoin weakness, and it sure did work. I hope somebody benefited from that. But Mara is weak, of course, today. With Bitcoin weak, Mara's falling down even more. It signaled this move. Okay, so we're still below the hourly EMAs. We're getting a little pop right now, but 43,062 is your resistance. We're in an hourly downtrend. Why is IWM future slightly up? Because they didn't have earnings to affect them. So they're slightly green because they were green yesterday. They were strong. They were really strong on Monday. The AMD, Google, and Microsoft impacted QQQ. IWM did not have big earnings yesterday that negatively impacted them to my knowledge. That's why. Dollar, we're going downtown, baby. We're below the hourly EMAs. We've lost the 103.378 support and then 103.31. I was just laughing. I saw that Nellie's Missouri house got sold for like $900,000 or something, and it was huge. It was partially finished, and that made me think of country grammar. So on the next bounce, you're looking for an hourly lower high on the dollar. This is promising. This is promising for market bulls. VIX, promising for market bulls. You see that? We lost support. Dollar, we want it to continue down. So let's look here. These things don't add up with everything else. When you look at the bearish thesis for today on QQQ, these things don't add up. Dixie and VIX are in favor of the bulls. All right. Gold. Gold is spiking on dollar strength. It has a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm really showing my age today, huh? Holding the hourly EMAs. Is this a 4-hour diamond pattern? Not really, but when you have that big of a spike and you have that big of a retrace down, odds favor a lower high compared to 2068. This should provide some good volatility for you seasoned gold scalpers today. Usually FOMC days are great for the miners in gold scalping in both directions. Okay, 4-hour oil head and shoulders is still in play. So 75.85 is your neckline. You have inventory today at 10:30. New coffee? No, it's still my Royal Cup is my new favorite K-Cup brand. Just doing a few different healthy things for 2024, and I'm starting to feel the difference. Just cutting out bad habits and starting good ones. So y'all have to deal with the ramifications of me having more energy. All right. Nat gas, I have nothing to say about that. Apple, okay. Apple, which one of these things is not like the other one? You see this? Amazon, Nvidia, and Tesla. None of them had earnings yesterday, all right? None of them. But look how far they're down. Apple only down 0.11%. Why? Because it's already gotten the whole snot beat out of it. It's already been beat up. We are approaching 4-hour oversold here. I would love to get a flush down below yesterday's low, get 4-hour oversold to buy it. That would be a beach ball setup for me because we still have the daily support. This morning I was noticing this rounded top. Y'all, that's just some steady selling. Somebody's got their hand on the button. Sell, 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 sell very systematically with this rounded top on Apple. But we're only down 0.13 because it's been beat up already. It's already been the punching bag of QQQ. So it's being spared this morning, if you will, because it's already down so low. Amazon has earnings Thursday. This is a gamble for bears to come in hot on Amazon because Amazon has not reported yet. We have plenty of room for a daily higher low compared to 149.91. Nvidia is the last to report of the tech kings. It may have the biggest impact on tech because it's been leading us around by the nose since October. Wednesday, February 21st will be NVIDIA earnings. Y'all, we got a potential 30-minute inverse head and shoulders on NVIDIA. This just went to the top of my list. Okay, yeah, let me bring NVIDIA over here. I go live as soon as I end this show. I go live in TCG chat room. So, and I moved the active names I'm looking to trade live over here. So NVIDIA would be my top watch at this moment. Tesla's getting hit hard. Okay, but Tesla had earnings last week. Why is it getting hit hard? Well, it got another downgrade, I believe, or some type of bad news. I think it was a downgrade by Baird, I believe. Another downgrade today, potential 2-hour bear flag, but we're holding the low of the week. Are we? We were earlier when I looked. Yes, we're holding the, 180.06. Yes, we're holding the low of the week. So we're still okay. We're not below the week's low. Where Amazon is below the weekly low. Look, this could be an inverse head and shoulders. No, that's a double bottom. Never mind. Okay, so Tesla's looking pretty rough. Affirm, I'm looking for a top fish against 42.89, looking for a 4-hour lower high. IBM is my long idea. I don't have a lot of long ideas. We have more shorts setting up than anything. Y'all look at this tight range and this squeeze. I looked over 450 charts this morning. I really was scouring charts, trying to find long ideas because all I could find was short. And I wanted to have both options in case ADP turned us a different way. And we have data 15 minutes after the market opens as well. Don't forget about that. So IBM could be a potential long. This is a potential daily bull flag forming after earnings bull reaction. Lucid, we're looking for a weekly lower high. Let me start there. Weekly lower high is the more likely scenario. It had a short squeeze, and now it's given a lot of it back. And this is high risk. I don't even know if I'll take this one. You're looking for a tightening range or stair step to top fish against yesterday's high for a potential at 1 hour, 2 hour head and shoulders. All right, we have Mara with potential hourly bear flag. Reverse back burner. You're looking for 5 and 15 minute overbought conditions for a top fish. Rivian, potential 2 hour bear flag. Look at that. So Lucid and Rivian, 2 EV names I'm picking on because they had big day on Monday and they've given a lot back. So now bounces are for shorting because bulls didn't hold on to the gains. Walmart is my other bull idea, the 3-for-1 split. We're filling the gap here. 166.89 fills that gap. Walmart options are some of my favorite options to trade. I like a wait for a tightening range or a stair step pullback for a potential long on Walmart. All right, SMCI. And if you want something to swing, this looks like a daily bear flag, DHI home builders. Y'all think about these home builders. In order to get people to buy houses they had already started building, they started buying down points for their buyers because mortgages were so high. So DHI, all these home builders, they're strapped with more debt than normal because they bought down a lot of points on these new houses. So just remember that. So DHI could be a daily bear flag and potential swing candidate. I don't know if you want to position yourself in swings on FOMC day though. Okay, so SMCI pulled back a lot after yesterday's earnings. Now you're looking for a 4-hour lower high compared to yesterday's high. SMCI pre-released. They shot themselves in the foot to a degree, and we went up 50%, and then they had great earnings, but we already knew that. So I'd be looking short SMCI, long NVIDIA. NVIDIA has not pre-reported, and they have more to gain than SMCI. SMCI has already shot their shot. Yep, I went over IWM. It looks good. PDD. Yes, SoFi has meat on the bone for a short, but I'd wait for a pop first. Fills the gap at 118.88. I would not look at PDD long until that gap fills. AXUSD. And then I'm going to wrap it up. This looks just like Bitcoin. Hourly EMAs are overhead. Weekly high or low, possibly set. Daily could be a little bull flag. 4-hour, you need to put that 4-hour low in sooner than later or your daily high or low is getting away from you. You could possibly bottom fish this for a potential 30-minute IHS and then put your stop below $34 conservative. All right, that's it for me. Thank y'all for being here. Use stop losses, TCG members. I'll boot up the live right now and I'll see you in 11 minutes. All right, y'all be good.